season last year in the WAC quarterfinals. This ball's out the side touchline. Throwing the ball in is Ben Ortiz. He's right in front of us. Ortiz from Orem, Utah. Surveys the pitch. Looking. Ortiz sends it over. It's headed right off Pole's guard. Here's Wood, backed up. Now, Utah Valley, pressing defense right now, but not as over-pursuant on the ball as California Baptist. And you kind of wonder if California Baptist figured out a way to stymie this San Jose State offense. Pressure. Don't give them any spacing, because usually if you do, the Spartans will make you pay. They have multiple players who can put the ball in goal. Here's LaRue. Chips it to the far side. Now Scarafia. He backs it up to Padilla. And Padilla nearly dispossessed there. In pursuit is Uramira. And the ball out the back line. A goal kick for Utah Valley. Starting for Utah Valley today is the freshman Landon Carter from Gilbert, Arizona. This is his fourth match that he has played. As the ball skips out the side touch. Oel Garcia throws in from right at midfield in front of us in the press area. He's looking. And the official has him go back to midfield. Now he goes into Lomeli. Garcia will try and set things up, and he goes over to Miranda. We mentioned how San Jose State has won 5 straight against Utah Valley. The last time these two teams played was in the WAC tournament quarterfinal in Phoenix, Arizona, on the campus of Grand Canyon University. San Jose State won that matchup 4-3. Pass intercepted. Castillo had his foot on it for the Wolverines. Spun around there, Silva. Silva and Castillo, 2 of the preseason All-WAC selections for Utah Valley. That matchup, though, in the WAC tournament happened on November 10th, 2021. And in the regular season, San Jose State shut out Utah Valley on October 7th, 2021. 1-0 in Orem, Utah. It was a big road win for the Spartans at the time. And down on the pitch right now is a Spartan. That's Herminio Padilla. He is shaken up. And Padilla taking a moment. Trainer hasn't come out yet, and Padilla's up. Looks to be okay. The Spartans will get a free kick here from the middle third, just outside the center circle. Here's Pool's guard. Over to Wood. Well, so far, no shots for either team. We've played just about 12 minutes. Lomeli finds LaRue. LaRue, nice pass inside the 18. There's a shot blocked by Utah Valley. Bicycle kick. There's another shot and a goal. I think it was waved off. And the goal, it appears, was waved off. Or was it off the side of the net? We'll have to see if we can get a replay of that. But that officially is the first shot of this match. San Jose State causing some havoc over there in traffic. Utah Valley fortunate that this is still a tie game. And no foul called. Out the back goal line, it will be a goal kick for San Jose State. Now here's the replay on this last sequence. LaRue kind of bicycle kicks it back. There's Lamelli. And I think Joel Garcia was called for offsides there. Just an unfortunate set of circumstances for San Jose State. It was offsides, and Garcia, you saw in the shot, clearly offsides. But certainly something the Spartans can build off of. They didn't have many looks like that in the first half on Friday night. If you're Simon Tobin, I think you have to like what you've seen, at least so far in that last offensive possession. Minus the penalty, of course, that discounted the goal. I mentioned how San Jose State has won 5 straight matches against Utah Valley. They have recorded points against Utah Valley in 6 straight matches. Prior to the 5 straight victories, they had a double overtime tie. 1-1, that happened back in 2017. That was back when you played overtimes in college soccer. There is no overtime in college soccer this season. A rule change that went into effect. You get the 90 minutes, the 2 halves, and that's it. Sweeney will attempt another goal kick. You can hear the wind off our microphones. It is really whipping. To the east. And a foul near midfield. That's going to be on Lamelli. Here's Nicolas Torres. Utah Valley will get a free kick in the middle third. th minute. Still no score between the Spartans and the Wolverines. Here's Wood. Backs it up to Padilla. Padilla finds Garcia just outside the 18. A slicing pass inside, and Finlay Wood airmails it over the goal. Immediately had his hands, had his face in his hands rather. You'll see his reaction here on this replay. Nice delivery by Garcia, and Wood just kicked it high. So for the Spartans, 2 shots, 2 good looks early. Nothing to show for it yet. Here's a goal kick by Carter. Ball headed near us, and it's kicked out of bounds wisely by Ben Ortiz. Joel Garcia will throw in again. He's got LaRue. Miranda. Bump just outside the 18, the foul on Utah Valley. Sweeney will kick it away again. Here's Ortiz. Wood to LaRue. LaRue tripped right in front of us by Ortiz. And San Jose State will get a free kick. Finlay Wood will kick it. He may just back it up to the Spartan back line here. That wind really going now. This has got to affect the trajectory of the soccer ball. There's the ball inside the 18. Nice pass there by Wood, but LaRue unable to get to it before Landon Carter grabs it from the air. Redfield backs it up to Eduardo Miranda. And we've got a foul called. It's going to be on Noel Garcia, it looks like. Ortiz was the player who went down. I mentioned how the Spartans have collected points against Utah Valley the last 6 times these two programs have met. The last time Utah Valley defeated San Jose State was 6 years ago. October 23rd, 2016, the Wolverines collected a 2-1 victory in San Jose. Here's LaRue, aggressively defended by Silva. And it's backed up to Sweeney. And another kick by Sweeney that goes wide to the near side touchline. Silva deferred over to Neck. Owen Neck, an outstanding freshman player for Utah Valley. 4 goals for Neck from Highland, Utah. And 4 goals on only 10 shots. He's making the most of his opportunities. LaRue has the ball dispossessed from him. Here's Neck right now. And Utah Valley will try and set up from their back line. Torres. Slices it down the near side touch. Pursuit with Neck and Poolsgaard. Poolsgaard gets there, and Neck pushes him down. Who's the foul on? The foul's going to be on Neck. So San Jose State gets possession back. Well, the Spartans have had 2 good looks. They had a goal waved off due to offsides. Utah Valley still looking for their first opportunity. But has been a pretty evenly played match so far. The Spartans definitely controlling the ball more than they did on Friday night. Now just looking to get more opportunities. You get the sense that if the Spartans can take the lead, that maybe one goal would be enough today. Necked on the, rather, looks like that was Carter Johnson on the far side. And Mira possessed it, but offsides on Utah Valley. Well, the officials have been busy today with the offsides calls. We have had some fouls and penalties, but really the pace of play has been good. Lomeli did not handle that cleanly. Alacio dispossessed him of the ball. It's backed up over to Torres. There's Castillo. And Johnson in pursuit, outside the 18, on the right side, looking for Neck, and the ball is blocked away. Good defense by the Spartans. I think that was Redfield there to deflect it away from danger. LaRue trying to fight between three Utah Valley players and finds Nishimura. Padilla over to Nishimura on the, rather that is Scarafia on the left wing. Spartans trying to penetrate that 18. There's Padilla. They were looking for LaRue with a shot at point blank range. Couldn't find him. Wood is tripped up there by Mira. And Pool's guard cuts it off. Utah Valley still running with it. Here's Neck. And we've got offsides called. Well, for Utah Valley, Ben Ortiz and that back line defensively vocalizing his intensity as the ball is out the far side touch. Utah Valley takes over again. Carter Johnson will throw in from the far side. Still no score. We're in the 26th minute here. Spartans have had 2 shots, but that's been all. And David Sweeney for San Jose State really has not been tested yet. And the ball backed up to Utah Valley. Dangerous play. Landon Carter went way up into the 18 to collect it. And now the Wolverines will set things up again. Necked. Running backwards to try and chip it forward. He does somehow. There's Ortiz. The Spartan defense has been closing. And Miranda heads the ball out of bounds. Ortiz will throw in right in front of us. He'll back it up again to Torres. Garafia separated from the ball. We mentioned Owen Neck, the freshman for Utah Valley. The Wolverines' leading goal scorers are actually freshmen. There's Carter Johnson who throws in. Mark Andros, who we have not seen yet today for the Wolverines. If we do see him, he will come off the bench. He's a freshman, has 3 goals and 3 assists. LaRue, can he keep it in bounds? He does. Wood heads it to Lamelli's vicinity, but the ball cleared out. Pulls guard. Tries to keep it in the middle third. He cannot. Mira defers to Nixon. There's Johnson on the right wing. And he tried to deliver a pass to Neck inside the 18, headed away by Eduardo Miranda. '29th minute, and we'll have a corner kick for the Wolverines. Alejandro Silva to take it. This is the second corner of the match for Utah Valley. Here it is, slicing inside, it's headed away. And it goes out the side touch, so it will not result in another corner for the Wolverines. And we'll have substitutions for both teams.
For Utah Valley, entering the match, number 5, Easton Embley.
So Utah Valley will have 4 subs.
Abel Mendoza. Number 6, Luke Clausen. And number 16, Elijah Gozo.
So for Utah Valley, Embley, Clausen, Mendoza, and Gozo enter.
Number 17, Anthony Guzman. And number 13, Mario Barocchio.
There's Pools guard. Backed up to Miranda. Spartans had subs too. We'll get you those in just a moment. I'll also let you know who exited the pitch for Utah Valley shortly. Both clubs trying to get some fresh legs out on the pitch. Try and generate some more offense. So for Utah Valley, Gozo entered for Olacio. Clausen for Mira. Mendoza for Silva. And we have a Utah Valley player down. That looks like that's Neck who's down. And Neck struggling to get up. No time has been called yet, but Neck is still down. And he's not really moving on the pitch. And they finally stop the clock and play. So it looks like that is Neck who's shaken up. And the official's calling for the trainer for Utah Valley to come out. Let's see who it is. It is Neck. And I think Neck may have gotten hit in the face or the nose. The athletic trainer, Madison Omdahl, out there to look at him. Let's see the replay here. Where did Neck get hurt? He got tripped up, and Neck may have gotten the back heel of a cleat in the face. And he's able to walk off. He will go to the trainer's table. They'll take inventory of Neck. Looked like and it was not intentional. It's just when the players are running and then the back heel comes up, Neck was falling down to the ground, and I think he got clipped by that. So he will have to sit out for a little bit of time at least. Well, now Necht is back in, showing his toughness. And that would have been a huge loss for Utah Valley had Necht had to miss extended time. He's the leading goal scorer for the Wolverines. And we have the substitutions for you again. We mentioned 3 of the substitutions for Utah Valley. Easton Embley checked in for the Wolverines for Diego Castillo. This ball's backed up to Sweeney. He has to get rid of it quickly. And Barachillo gets clipped, and we're going to get our first yellow card of the match.
Yellow card.
That's on Ben Ortiz.
Valley, number 30, Ben Ortiz.
So Ortiz gets his 4th yellow card of the season. Let's see this. Yeah. So Ortiz came up with the high kick there. And gets assessed the yellow. Finley Wood with the free kick. Clock has stopped. Now it is moving again. And they go back to Miranda. Miranda misses the pass. The goal is open. And the ball goes wide, and Miranda able to handle it. Boy, the Spartans very fortunate that they did not give up a goal there. And part of the reason why is because no one was there for Utah Valley. Close calls for both teams in this first half. Still a fight for the ball down there in the Utah Valley attacking third. Now it's cleared out to the middle. Substitutions for San Jose State a few moments ago. Mario Barachillo checked in for Herminio Padilla. Anthony Guzman checked in for Isaac Lamelli. And Angel Iniguez checked in for Roel Garcia. Barachillo right in front of us to LaRue. And Barachillo dispossesses Ortiz. Now Ortiz having some words with the official. So Utah Valley will kick it away here. Torres on the free kick. The ball is headed to the middle third. Scarafia to Guzman. Iniguez was in pursuit. Now Utah Valley back the other way with it. Nixon looking for Necht. Necht and pulls guard. A foot race. Pulls guard. Pulled down by Necht. No call. Necht then shoots the ball, and it's wide to the right. He was trying to slice it into the net and unable to hook it.
Utah Valley.
So we are still scoreless.
Mark Andros for number 9, Aaron Nixon.
Another substitution for Utah Valley. Mark Andros, that other freshman that we were talking about, he checks in for Aaron Nixon. Andros 3 goals and 3 assists on the season. So another one of those good freshmen.
Ricardo Scarafia.
So Utah Valley with the 1 sub. San Jose State had a few subs themselves. We will get you those in just a few moments. And the substitutions for San Jose State. They had Diego Delgadillo check in for Ricardo Scarafia. Emiliano Corona, he checks in for Finlay Wood. As we have under 10 minutes left in this first half. It's been a scoreless first half, but an entertaining one. And that's somewhat surprising because we haven't had many shot opportunities.
He is coming in for number 16, Gaku Nishimura.
Yoda Nakashima checks in for Gaku Nishimura for San Jose State. And this is notable that Nakashima is in this matchup. He's had previous success against Utah Valley. He scored a goal against the Wolverines in the WAC quarterfinal match in 2021. So Yoda Nakashima perhaps hoping to duplicate his success here today, and he gets some playing time in the last 10 minutes or so of this first half. Just under rather, 8 minutes left in the first half. This ball is headed out of bounds. And it will set up a corner kick for Utah Valley. It was off the head of San Jose State. Mark Andros will take the corner.
Number 14, Mark Andros.
We mentioned Andros. He's got those 3 assists this season. The freshman from Monclova, Mexico. It's inside the 18, headed away. Spartans come away with it, and it's backed up to Ortiz for Utah Valley. So the Wolverines will keep it in their attacking third, at least for the moment. Here's Pools guard, and now here's Nakashima, just into the match. Nakashima racing ahead. And he's looking and finds Guzman. Guzman sends it near the front of the net, and the ball is chopped by Johnson, the Utah Valley player, back to Carter. Luckily it went right to Carter for the Wolverines. And we remain scoreless. Just over 7.5 minutes left in the first half. The Spartans back with it again. Nakashima on the right wing. Off his right foot. Over to Corona. Backs it up to Redfield. There's Nishimura. Or pardon me, that was Bo LaRue. Pulls guard to Nakashima right in front of us. Corona to LaRue. LaRue, the leading goal scorer for the Spartans with 7 on the year. He had that great weekend where he had multiple goals. 2 in 1 match. The Spartans would like to get LaRue going again. And Delgadillo, tenacious on the defensive front. Almost poked it away. Ends up with Parachillo. Now to the far side. The Spartans tripped up. Ortiz with it now for the Wolverines, and he will pass it back to Torres, who will set things up. And that ball going to reach the head of Pools guard, who centers it to LaRue. LaRue tripped up in the middle of the pitch there. Carter will slow things down again. Landon Carter, in the matches that he has played for Utah Valley, he's been very good. The goals against average on him .33. It doesn't get much better than that as a Spartan player is down and shaken up. And looked like that was Degadillo. Degadillo, since he's come in, has been very aggressive to the ball. Showing some good energy out there. Here's Pools guard. 3 white kits surround and dispossess the ball from Mendoza. Spartans will try and set up another opportunity to score here. They have come up empty so far. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. I figure if the Spartans can get a good look, eventually they'll be able to answer the door as Ben Ortiz bumps Nakashima out the side touch. Pools guard and Necht head the ball right to our press table. Luckily it hits the table and none of the gear. And it's a wonderful time to mention that Spartan Soccer Complex and SEFCU Stadium undergoing renovations right now. And so the facilities in the next year or two going to be upgraded, very nice. Going to have new stands for the soccer complex. SEFCU Stadium going to have a building dedicated to the student athletes here at San Jose State, an area for the football team, as well as the men's and women's soccer programs. And we're starting to see that building take shape here in San Jose. Construction well underway, and it's starting to go up quickly. And it's looking very nice so far. Neck tried to get to the ball. Nakashima screened him from it. Nice job by Ayota. There's Nakashima right in front of us. And Nakashima clipped right in front of us by Neck. And we've got a yellow card coming, and that's going to be on Owen Neck. So Neck gets the yellow card. That's the second for Utah Valley.
Issued to Utah Valley, number 99, Owen.
And you can really see by that replay how close the participants in this match were to our press area. We had the camera crane had to kind of go with the Citizen Kane shot there. Or maybe more accurate to call it a drone shot. Aggressive play right in front of us here. Under 2.5 minutes to play. I think the Citizen Kane shot was from the bottom up. The drone shot from the top down. Spartans trying to make something happen here, and a foul called on Utah Valley. This may result in a free kick for San Jose State at a very good angle. 2 minutes left in the first half. Who's going to take the free kick for the Spartans? And once again, Ben Ortiz, the player for Utah Valley, pleading with the official, Easton Embley over there as well. Indro Niguez was near where the free kick is. Wow, that soccer ball right outside the 18. This is going to be the best chance the Spartans have had the entire afternoon. Can they put one in the back of the goal here? We'll find out. And the ball just blocked by Utah Valley, but it goes out the back goal line. So it's going to be a corner kick for San Jose State.
Corner kick for San Jose State, taken by number 18, Emiliano Corona.
Emiliano Corona will take the corner. Under a minute left in the first half. The Spartans trying to get a late first half goal. Here's the corner. Inside the 18. Headed by Pools guard over the goal. So I think if you're Utah Valley, maybe you're just going to try and eat the rest of this clock, about 35 seconds left, and get to the locker room with this match tied at no score. $20 left in the half. Spartans still aggressive, still trying to get one more opportunity as we enter the final 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8,
and
7,
Sweeney will
6,
collect it.
5, 4, 3,
and that
2,
will do it for
1,
the first half.
0.
So, at the end of 45 minutes, San Jose State Soccer Complex, San Jose State and Utah Valley tied here at halftime. We're about to start the second half, and we are underway. A little bit of an early start to the second half. Both these teams ready to get going once again. It was a very competitive first half between San Jose State and Utah Valley. And it was a very entertaining first half as well, even though there were only 4 shots taken between the two teams. 3 for San Jose State and only 1 for Utah Valley. And interestingly enough, there were a few close calls for both teams as Utah Valley gets inside their 18 after Redfield slipped. Joel Garcia able to get possession again, though, as it's out the side touch. And then Garcia gets pushed down on the far side of the touch. Got some overzealous play here from 2 of the competitors. But in the first half, despite close calls from both teams where they both nearly gave up goals, there were no shots, rather, that were credited as being on frame. And the graphic there says the shots on goal 3-1. Those are actually, at least according to my stat monitor, they were just credited as shots. I'll double check that to be sure. But one of those instances, it was probably because the San Jose State shot that looked like it was a goal was waved off because the Spartans were offsides. Here's a free kick inside the 18, deflected away. As we start the second half, San Jose State is now attacking to the south, Utah Valley attacking to the north. So they have switched directions. And Utah Valley, they want to try and generate more offense. They were shut out up in Seattle on Friday as the ball coming towards our press area, cut off though by the Wolverines, and it's out the side touch. Embley and Johnson were there. Johnson could not keep it in bound. Nishimura bounces the ball in front, pokes it away, and we've got another foul. Embley and Guzman run into each other. Well, we haven't had a lot of shots in this match, but we have had our fair amount of fouls. In the first half, 9 for the Wolverines, 5 for the Spartans. There's Guzman. Inigas to Nishimura. Nishimura over to Scarafia. He's tripped up. Scarafia able to stay with it on the ground, and it's backed up to LaRue on the near side touch. And the Spartans will back it up all the way to Redfield, and now Eduardo Miranda. Here's LaRue at the center circle. A lead pass there for Guzman. Guzman, the shot, and the goal! San Jose State breaks the tie, and they lead 1-0. The Spartans strike right away. Guzman with the goal, his second of the season. He's assisted by Bo LaRue, and the freshman gets the big shot that finds the back of the net. Here it is again. Carter crept out to the edge of the 18, and he paid for it. So Guzman gets the goal, and the Spartans lead 1-0. If that assist holds for LaRue, it will be his first assist of the season.
Assisted by number 8, Bo LaRue. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 28 seconds.
The official time of the goal, 3 minutes and 28 seconds. That has to feel really good for San Jose State after being shut out on Friday night. The Spartans back on the scoreboard, up 1-0. And with the way the first half went, you have to feel extremely confident if you're San Jose State for the second half that you'll be able to hold this lead and pick up 3 points. And every point crucial right now at this stretch of the conference schedule. Spartans wrap up their home part of the schedule on November 4th. So the regular season, as soon as it starts in college soccer, it's seemingly over. And as we get into the later part of the conference schedule, the Spartans right now sit in third place in the WAC standings. 10 points for them. They trail Seattle University with 12 points and then Air Force with 15. You have to stay in the top 6. The Spartans, I think, still have their sights set on possibly the number 1 seed in the tournament. Still plenty of time to get there. And San Jose State, they also want to stay in front of Grand Canyon, which has been historically a great program. And California Baptist just beat the Spartans, and so they would hold any type of tiebreaker. University of Texas Rio Grande Valley is the other school within the top 6, at least at the start of today. Here's Nishimura now for San Jose State. Cuts to his left. Continues out to his left, and the ball is poked away by Carter Johnson. If you're just joining us, 1-0, San Jose State leads Utah Valley. Nishimura will take the corner kick for San Jose State, so the Spartans may get another opportunity here. There's Nishimura on the corner. He grounds it. It's headed over to Scarafia. Scarafia with the shot, and that is wide to the left of the goal. The Spartans, some good looks early in this second half. For San Jose State, you want to just continue collecting points at this stage of the regular season. Not only that, but you want to collect the big points. You want to get the wins, get the 3. On the far side, Oel Garcia to Corona, who backs it to Poolsguard. Lead pass to Nakashima. He's cut off by Johnson, and Johnson and Nakashima both go down, and Johnson is shaken up. Looks like Johnson is favoring his left leg, left ankle area. He's helped up by the official, and Johnson able to walk it off. I think he was just taking inventory first. It results in a goal kick for Utah Valley. Landon Carter waits. And Carter will just ground it over to his teammate. That's Torres over there. And Spartans get a throw in. Nice defense. Redfield to Nishimura. Redfield plays it off the chest. Plenty of action right in front of us, and we've got a player down for Utah Valley. A yellow card issued to San Jose State.
Yellow card issued to San Jose State, number 16, Daku Nishimura.
Nishimura is issued the yellow card. Andros was roughed up. Talk about a valuable piece for Utah Valley that you can ill afford to lose. Andros kind of limping over to his position now in the attacking center of the pitch. Andros, one of those standout freshmen that we were talking about earlier. Utah Valley got it inside the 18. Spartans able to pinball it away. Good defense there by Inigas. Mendoza. Inside the 18, headed out by Eduardo Miranda. There's a shot, and it's deflected, I believe, off of Sweeney's hands. So San Jose State gets the save from Sweeney. We mentioned how Carter has been good in goal for Utah Valley since we've seen him, or since the conference has seen him. David Sweeney, he's been very good. Coming into today, only surrendering 1.31 goals per game. And there's another header near the goal, and Sweeney secures it, comes up to the top of the 18. There's LaRue. The Spartans got on the board earlier in the second half. Anthony Guzman with the goal. Here's Scarafia. And he did not take the shot. Eduardo Miranda backs it up to Sweeney. There's a shot inside the 18, headed to the right wing, and it's out of bounds. It won't be a corner. It will be a throw-in instead for the Spartans. Here's LaRue. LaRue tripped up. Now Silva. Silva goes from right to left. Passes it back to Kazarian. It's off the foot of Silva again. Kazarian, the shot, grounded and wide to the right. And that's a corner for Utah Valley.
Number 14, Mark Andros.
Mark Andros will take the corner for Utah Valley. Both of these teams looking to get back on the winning track. Both teams dropped their last contest. Johnson heads it. Now it's back to him. Andros inside the middle of the 18. The Spartans have to clear it here. San Jose State still on the defensive here. And Joel Garcia gets checked from behind. Garcia shaken up. Here's LaRue, and LaRue tripped right in front of us. So LaRue and Embley with some rough stuff. And, well, as you'll see in most soccer matches, as we've got a yellow card issued to Anthony Guzman.
To San Jose State, number 17, Anthony Guzman.
And Embley now having words with the official for Utah Valley. What I was going to say is, right now, and you can see it in the bottom part of your screen, you can see those divots in the grass, in the pitch. We're starting to get a little bit more rough stuff here in the second half. That tends to happen in soccer matches. The longer you play, maybe the teams grow to dislike each other. If they already disliked each other before the match, maybe that dislike increases as you play on, especially in a close match like this one. And the ball out the back goal line. So a goal kick coming for San Jose State.
Substitutions for San Jose State coming in for the Spartans. Number 6, Finley Wood. Number 20, Herminio Padilla.
And San Jose State will get some substitutions here.
Mario Maruccia.
And the substitutions for the Spartans: Mario Barachia for Gaku Nishimura. Herminio Padilla comes in for Emiliano Corona. Finlay Wood in for Angel Iniguez. So San Jose State get some fresh legs out there. Still early here in the second half, as the ball goes off my laptop here, which still sturdy. Not the worst hit that my laptop has taken. The season, I believe it was last season, it took a shot directly off the back of the monitor and actually popped the casing of the monitor out of place. Snapped the casing back in, and the computer still worked like it had never been hit. Here's Wood. Redfield's going to back it up to Sweeney. Scarafia fighting through traffic. Scarafia tripped up. Great effort by him to stay with it. LaRue looking. Here's Guzman again. The pass intended for Joel Garcia and broken up. And we'll have substitutions now for Utah Valley.
Substitutions coming in. Number 99,
just about 15 minutes gone by here in the second half.
17, Yuda Miuda, and number 9, Aaron Nixon.
And the substitutions for Utah Valley we'll get you in just a moment. And the wind has not let up throughout the afternoon. You can really hear it now on our microphones. And now we'll have Easton Embley. Well, Embley threw in. We have more substitutions for Utah Valley.
For Utah Valley. Coming in for Utah
The
Valley,
substitutions last time out. Owen Neck checked in for Mark Andros. Uramira checked in for... He checked in for Lude Klassen. And Aaron Nixon checked in for Elijah Gozo. And we'll have the other substitutions in just a moment. Ahmed Ibrahimovic, he checks in for Abel Mendoza. Leon Alacio checks in for Easton Embley. So those are all the substitutions for Utah Valley. Somewhat interesting that the Wolverines, they sub out Mark Andros for Owen Necht, the two leading goal scorers. Utah Valley does not have them both on the pitch at the same time. They are both freshmen, though. So maybe you sub one for one. You don't really have a drop-off in production is what I'm thinking. But thinking of the future for the Utah Valley team in the upcoming seasons, I would imagine these two freshmen, as they get more experience, if you're Kyle Beckerman, the head coach for the Wolverines, maybe you start to play them on the pitch at the same time and really have a dual threat out there offensively. And who knows, maybe we will see Andros again later in this match with Necht out there, especially if the Wolverines are still trailing 1-0 and they need to pick up a goal. Just under 27 minutes left to play here in San Jose, as we will have a stoppage of the clock. And now the clock starts again on the throw-in from San Jose State. We do not have any scores from around the rest of the Western Athletic Conference today. But it'd be interesting to see what those scores are, especially with San Jose State in third place in the conference. And Utah Valley with the shot outside the 18. That's Ibrahimovic. He just shot it way wide to the right. Here's Wood. Finds Guzman. Guzman unable to beat Carter to the ball. Landon Carter came out of his position in goal. Another risky play, but it paid off this time for Carter. That's how the Spartans got the first goal. Carter came out to the front of the 18 and he was beat by Guzman, who scored the only goal of this match thus far. Wood to the left side. Here's LaRue. Spinning to his right. LaRue, will he get a shot off? LaRue does get a shot off, but it's blocked. And Carter skies to secure the deflection. And we've got offsides called. And we've got another foul near midfield. Scarafia went down. There's the total shot look. 5 for San Jose State, 4 for Utah Valley. Things have evened up. 1 shot on goal apiece for each team. And between the two teams, 20 fouls. 13 for the Wolverines, 7 for the Spartans. Sweeney came out of goal. The Spartans living dangerously there. And Redfield finally clears it away. 23 minutes left in this one. San Jose State up 1-0. Spartans got a goal from Anthony Guzman, assisted by Bo LaRue in the 49th minute. And we have a Utah Valley player. Lost his shoe on that last sequence. That was Ibrahimovic who lost the shoe, lost the boot. And an official almost took a soccer ball to the face there. He had to get out of the way. Well, now he knows what it's like to be on press row. And just as I say that, we've got a ball coming near us again, headed away by Utah Valley. Here's Wood. And he'll just back it up to Sweeney. Sweeney has to get rid of it. Net was closing quickly, and Poolsgaard gets clipped on the far side. There's a Utah Valley player who is also over there. And that player was Nixon. So Nixon and Poolsgaard both taking a moment. The clock has been stopped. 21:41 left
coming in for the
in this one.
Spartans, number 10, Isaac Lomelli.
Isaac Lomelli re-enters for San Jose State as he replaces Anthony Guzman. So the lone goal scorer in this match taking a seat. We'll see if we see him later. Here's Johnson to Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Backs it up. And Scarafia was able to contest there. There's a throw in. And the ball is headed out. That was off the head of Mira. Spartans will take over possession. Baracchio looking, throws in. And Silva missed it there. Nixon tried to pass it over his way. Here's LaRue. Wood with it, backs it up to Redfield. Both teams just hanging out in the middle of the pitch, and another foul on San Jose State. And so Utah Valley gets possession again. And we're having whistles galore right here. A bunch of fouls. Both teams now in double digits on the fouls. 14 for Utah Valley, 10 for San Jose State. And the Spartans still with a one-shot advantage, 5-4, and I believe we have offsides called. So San Jose State will take possession again. Under 19 to play. The Spartans up 1-0. Here's Lamelli. Tried to find Scarafia, but Scarafia got tied up. And it's a goal kick for Utah Valley.
San Jose State substitution coming in for the Spartans.
And we have another substitution for San Jose State. Diego Delgadillo checks in for Ricardo Scarafia. Delgadillo, the local kid from San Jose, California. He transferred in from De Anza College. Now Utah Valley near the 18. Lamelli tripped up. Lamelli stays with it. And Utah Valley was looking for Necht. Padilla was there. Take it away. The Spartans trying to stay with it. And Redfield had a grab of the jersey there from Mira, trying to get away with it. And a yellow card to Redfield.
Number 15, Josh Redfield.
That was pretty blatant there from our vantage point. Apparently from the officials' vantage point as well. The jersey's not supposed to stretch like that. So it will be a free kick for Utah Valley. Yeah, let's see the replay again on this, and you'll see right here the fistful of jersey with the left hand from Redfield. Kind of tugs Mira down to the ground. On the free kick, it'll be Alejandro Silva. Preseason all-wax selection from Salt Lake City. Utah Valley, they have to capitalize here. You're not going to get many chances as good as this the rest of the way. Clock has been stopped. Now it starts again. 16:50 left. And that just goes right to the center of the 18, and Bo LaRue easily heads it away. LaRue to Wood. Wood stays with it. And Wood is clipped. And Finlay Wood shaken up. And after Wood hit the ground, and now we have some shoving between players here. It looked like Leon Alacio, the junior, said something to Wood after Wood went down. Let's see the replay here. There's Wood, he goes down, and then right there's Alacio saying something to Wood while he's down on the ground. I'm somewhat surprised that a yellow card was not issued there. You had the video evidence on that replay. I'm not so certain that these teams will be friends after this one. Well, a lot can change in 16 minutes and 3 seconds. And the ball is out the back goal line, so a goal kick for Utah Valley. LaRue with it now. Breakaway opportunity for the Spartans, maybe. LaRue to the inside. He will wait for his teammates. Leaves it for Wood. Wood, the shot off the post! And over the Spartans soccer complex wall onto the street. There's a little bit of anger in that kick from Wood. And he almost put it in the back of goal. And that soccer ball, it appears it's rolling around out in the street. It actually slowed down traffic. So, and actually a person driving by got out of his car, picked up the soccer ball. He's now driving away with the soccer ball. You can't make this up. Wow. Well, they say you see something new every time you go to a sporting event. That's something new. Nicholas Torres was tripped up for Utah Valley. But that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. So Finlay Wood, his kick, which deflected off the top crossbar, went out onto Alma Street. The car driving by slowed down, pulled over. The passenger got out of the car, picked up the soccer ball, and then the car drove away. So somebody has a souvenir and they didn't even pay for admission. Well, we have an update. Apparently, that person is a good Samaritan. They ended up giving the ball back to our facilities people. They drove to the side of the soccer complex and did that, so we got the ball back. What a stunning turn of events. 1-0, San Jose State leads Utah Valley. Just over 13 and a half minutes left in regulation. And we have a yellow card issued to Ahmed Ibrahimovic. So another yellow card issued against Utah Valley. San Jose State will get the free kick here. Here's Wood. Back to Wood. And the Spartans now playing keep away, just trying to preserve this lead. Not trying to take too many unnecessary risks with just a little over 10 minutes to play. The ball headed near midfield. It's Padilla. We do have one final from today. University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, they defeated Grand Canyon by a score of 3-1. So as of right now, UTRGV 10 points in the WAC, currently tied with San Jose State in the WAC. But if San Jose State can close things out here in the last 12 and a half minutes and get the win, they will pick up 3 points and get to 13. And at the time of the conclusion of this match, be back in second place in the Western Athletic Conference.
Number 30, Ben Ortiz. Number 18.
We do have other
and number 6
matches going right now. Seattle U and California Baptist, they are both playing right now. Air Force and Houston Christian are also playing right now. So win or lose for Air Force, they will remain in first place in the WAC. But that Seattle U and California Baptist match of particular interest to San Jose State. If Seattle U loses today and San Jose State can hold on, Spartans will be back in sole possession of second place in the conference. If Seattle U ties with California Baptist, then we will have a two-way tie for second. This is the time of year when you scoreboard watch a little bit. Maybe not the players or the coaches, but certainly the fans. We had a Utah Valley substitution earlier as Lude Clausen checked in. For the Wolverines. Checked in for Nick Kazarian. Abel Mendoza also checked in for Uramira, and Ben Ortiz in for Ibrahimovic. And they stopped the clock here. Sweeney, I suppose, was taking too long on the goal kick, and so the officials wanted to stop the clock. Wood also having a discussion with the official. And goal kick sent away into the middle third. Redfield heads it out the side touch. And Johnson tried to throw it in. The official told him to bring it back 5 yards. Ten minutes left. San Jose State still up 1-0. Ball cut off there, rather, by Barachio. Barachio with it, off his right foot. He'll back it up to Redfield. San Jose State playing a little more conservative here. David Sweeney sends the ball away, and it goes near our press area. Mendoza on the throw-in. Barachio to Wood. And the Spartans clear it. Palomino backs it up to Carter. The only scoring in this game off the foot of Anthony Guzman. He was assisted by Bo LaRue. It was Guzman's second goal of the season, LaRue's first assist of the season, and it came at 48-28 in this match. So in the 49th minute, San Jose State took a 1-0 lead. Now here come the Spartans again. Threatening. San Jose State would love an insurance goal here. They're certainly not trying to force the issue on that. Garcia. And Wood dispossessed. And Wood called for the foul. Coach Simon Tobin, I don't know if he liked the call. There's a shot, blocked. The Spartans clear again. LaRue. Over to Delgadillo. Well, Wood tried to find Delgadillo again. Now here's Nixon. To Mendoza. Mendoza tripped up from behind. We have another foul. These fouls starting to pile up. As of right now, the tally on fouls, 16 for Utah Valley, 13 for San Jose State. 6 shots for each team. And 1 shot on goal for each team. And now it's a free kick for Utah Valley, and it's almost at point blank range. On the left side, just outside the 18, Alejandro Silva will take the kick. He does not have a goal yet this season. The Spartan wall is there. They will try and defend, and a save by Sweeney. Another save. Wow, David Sweeney. 2 fantastic saves from Sweeney, and he may have preserved the win right here. There's 1. Here's the replay. There's 2.
Abel Mendoza.
And that is just fantastic goalkeeping there by Sweeney. He will be tested again, though, here. Here's a corner. Can the Spartans clear it? And the shot is up over the goal. Golden opportunity there by Utah Valley, missed. And late in this match, just over 6 minutes remaining, there's Sweeney. And Sweeney made the saves of the game just right now. Maybe the saves of the year thus far.
Substitution for San Jose State, number 14, Angel Iniguez enters the match.
Angel Iniguez checks in for San Jose State. As Sweeney will wait for the subs to get set. We do have the stoppage on the clock. Now the official talking with Sweeney. We mentioned Sweeney entering today at a goals against average of 1.31. That is sure to go down. And you look at the total shot graphic there in the upper right of the screen. Utah Valley now outshooting San Jose State 9-6. But they are still blanked on the scoreboard thanks to Sweeney. Carter collects it for the Wolverines. Under 5.5 minutes to play. Throw in from Joel Garcia. LaRue tripped up. And LaRue goes down. And now we've got more shoving and pushing. We may get a card here. LaRue shaken up. And we do get a yellow card. That yellow card, and now a red card as well. And that's Ben Ortiz. So Ortiz
red card
will have to hit the road.
Valley number 30, Ben Ortiz.
So Ortiz is done in the match. So the red card to Ortiz, I believe that's a second yellow for Ben Ortiz. Here's the replay. And he clipped LaRue right in the knee. So for Ortiz, it is a second yellow. So 5 yellows for Ortiz on the season. He's got 1 red to add to that now. to go with his goal and assist on the year. Under 5 minutes to play. I was somewhat surprised that the card didn't come out earlier in the match against Ibrahimovic. And it also looked like Leon Alacion, or rather, it was Alacio that I was surprised you didn't get a yellow earlier. And really, David Sweeney skies to grab the ball just outside the 6. Another great play by Sweeney. If San Jose State ends up pulling this match out, I think outside of the goal scoring by Anthony Guzman, Sweeney is your player of the match. Here's Anigas. Barocchio leaves it in front. There's Barocchio again. To Anigas. Here's Garcia, and his shot is high. Well, Garcia kind of just crept up along the right wing outside the 18. And Joel Garcia, fans who have been paying attention to the season since the beginning of the year, Joel Garcia had a very hot start to the season, especially in non-conference play. And before Bo LaRue went on his recent tear, Joel Garcia led the Spartans in goals early this season. So still a threat offensively for San Jose State. Nixon wanted a clear shot, could not get it. Did not leave his foot. Net was there, and the ball sent away. 2.5 minutes to go. Utah Valley has to hurry. San Jose State will continue playing this pace for the remaining 2.5 minutes if they can. LaRue dispossesses it. Great defense there by Lomeli, and then a foul is called. Tough call against Lomeli. And Utah Valley near the 18. There's a header, and it is blocked, saved by Sweeney. He had to dive over to his left. That's the third improbable save by Sweeney in this match. And probably within the last 10 minutes, the third save of such fashion. Here's another grounder. Sweeney going to be tested again, maybe, and it's sent away by Pulsgaard. Under 90 seconds to play. Sweeney, another save. David Sweeney is having, at least here at home, his best match of the season. And David Sweeney,
1 minute left in regulation.
Originally listed as number 1, and he usually does wear number 1, but today he is wearing number 25 on the keeper jersey. Maybe he'll keep wearing number 25. He was already having a stellar season before to today's contest, but he has been playing incredible this afternoon. Just some awe-inspiring saves by Sweeney. Here's Barocchio. Fighting for it with Johnson. Redfield heads it. Lomeli to Barocchio.
10, 9,
Under 10 seconds to play.
7,
Here's Barocchio. Will he get a shot? He shoots. Wide to the right, but it doesn't matter. San Jose State takes the win. 1-0, the Spartans defeat Utah Valley here in San Jose. And The Spartans victorious despite being outshot 12-8. The Spartans were also outshot in shots on goal 5